Hey everybody, Todd Schmenk here, and I'm so glad you can join me here on Wellness Talks. I have a lot of things I'd love to be able to share with you, and I've tried to put a good portion of those things right here on this channel. You'll find a whole host of different resources for situations in dealing with anxiety, chronic illness, relationship challenges, learning how to develop new skills, and little exercises that you can begin to use to become better and more psychologically flexible. I had initially put this channel together to act as a resource for the people that I work with, giving them little updates on things that we had talked about in sessions, new skills that I had introduced to them in sessions, and I found that doing so helped them to accelerate the pace at which they were able to become more psychologically flexible and be able to handle those challenges much better. Later on, I opened this up to the general public, and I did this to address the rising difficulty of people being able to have access to evidence-based and things that I've seen have actually worked, and being able to have access to those things when it's needed. While these are not therapy, they are hopefully as useful for you as they are for those that I work with directly. There's a lot of information out there, a lot of misconceptions, a lot of things that are actually outdated, making it very difficult for people to have any idea of what they could possibly do to address or work with a mental health challenge. They just keep trying the same approach and hoping for a completely different result, which ultimately leads them to feeling totally stuck, anxious, nervous, down, and hopeless. But it doesn't have to be that way. So what you'll find here is an ever-growing list of the most commonly used evidence-based and effective approaches to addressing anxiety, depression, and other challenges broken down into little simple concepts that you can use right away. I'm sharing what I've actually observed works in session. I do my best to answer the questions that are in the comment sections, so please take advantage of that. And I talk about themes that I've observed in the scope of my practice, my profession, and even in my life. I'm constantly working to make these playlists make sense and address the most common themes I observe in my work. So be sure to check back often, or go through the list and see what I already have here that might be able to support you now. I try to make them small so they're not a very big time investment. And if you don't want to sit here and watch this on YouTube, you can also go to my Substack, wellnesstalks.org, Substack. And finally, feel free to share these videos with anyone. You never know who might benefit from them today. A special thank you to those who are already on my Substack or on my Patreon page. I very much appreciate the little extra, allowing me a little more time to do this type of work and share it with my community, you. And now, if I might, suggest this one to go ahead and get you started. Or if there was something else that drew you in, start with that one. Until the next time, may you be well.